May 2nd, Hedgefield House to Newcastle. Quote of the day: "The gods conceal from men the happiness of death, that they may endure life." By Lucan, or Marcus Annius Lucanus, 39 AD to 65 AD. Song of the day: "Galway Girl" by Ed Sheeran. Total distance today: 7 miles. Total steps: 14,000 steps. We took a cab that morning from Hedgefield House to the Hotel Indigo in Newcastle. We dropped our backpacks and walked through town for about 5 miles to the Segedunum Roman fort, which is where the wall ends in Wallsend. Along the way, we visited the castle and the cathedral and saw the famous vampire rabbit. At Segedunum, we visited the museum and the viewing tower. From there, you could view the fort ruins and the last bit of the wall. We got our passport stamps and our certificate of completion, and then back to the hotel for chicken sandwiches and a nap for tea. Craig scouted out a dinner place, the French Quarter, and picked up tickets at the train station for the next day. Our cab driver had warned us that Newcastle is one big party on weekends and is known for scantily dressed women. Please excuse some of the photos. These are for Teresa's dad. What happens in Newcastle stays in Newcastle. Dinner was fantastic. A French restaurant with great cheese board, olive oil, and bread, endive salad, garlic shrimp, and cod, and yummy creme brulee. station in Newcastle, heading to Stansted Airport, where we'll spend the night, and then the next day we will fly to Spain. May 3rd. Today we took the train to Stansted Airport near London to prepare for our trip to Spain. Quote of the day: I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinions of others. By Marcus Aurelius, or Marcus Aurelius Antoninus Augustus, 121 AD to 180 AD. Song of the day: The Bonnie Bonnie Banks of Loch Lomond by Ella Roberts. Here is a summary of our Hadrian's Wall journey. 1. We had a wonderful time, a lot of walking on the road the first 2 days, but even then the scenery of the Solway and the countryside was amazing. We felt like characters in James Herriot's All Creatures Great and Small. 2. Lots of sheep, lambs, alpacas, and cows, plus whatever byproducts they left behind, and we invariably stepped in. 3. Lots of kissing gates and stiles and ladders to climb as we went from field to field. 4. Amazing wildflowers, especially the yellow rapeseed used to make canola oil. 5. Accommodations were appropriately located near our walk, and rooms went from comfy to excellent. All rooms were clean, plus many offered breakfast and dinner, as well as cocktails. 6. We met some very nice travelers and innkeepers. George and Dolly, 2 nice ladies from Arlington, couple from Australia on bikes, 2 hikers who kindly donated to our walk for positive impact for guide dogs for the blind. The innkeepers included David and Lucy and Jasper at the shore gate in bonus, Kelly, who took Teresa to ER in Carlisle for the glue job at Abby's Court guest house, Charlotte, Magic, and Peanut at Abby's farmhouse, Denise at Brookside Villa, the 2 young sisters at Robin Hood Inn, David at Hedgefield House, and also special thanks to Jack at the Mile Castle Inn and Pub for giving us a lift to Twice Brewed, plus the VIP tour from Steve at Vindolanda. Our total distance was 80 plus miles, number of steps 184,000. A great journey.